What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Evening Cup.
Yeah.
I'm Tristan.
I'm Jackson.
And we got a new spirit today that also makes amazing cocktails like this one right here that we just made on Cocktails and 30. It's an orange daiquiri. You'll find out more about that on Cocktails and 30s. It's delicious. Tastes, Jack said, tastes just like the beach.
Sure does. That's, if you've been fortunate enough to be able to be on a tropical beach or even in Florida and drinking a nice juice-based drink, you'll know what we're talking about. Daiquiri is a classic. It is spirits and fresh juice and a sweetener, simple syrup, and that's it. They're very pure. They're very simple, low maintenance. I'm gonna say, like I said, most of the time it's 3 ingredients. Sometimes people get a little crazy and add multiple rums to give you, an aged rum or a dark rum and a light rum, get you different layers of flavor. But this one we just made with this white rum. This is sweet crude rum from Lafeyette, Indiana.
Indiana?
No, Louisiana. Lafayette, Louisiana. All right. It is a winner of the Washington Cup Award, and it is a French style rum. Many people didn't know there were different types of rum.
Yeah. Well, how many types are there? I think like 4. I don't know.
4 or 5. So you have Spanish style rum, you have English style rum, you have Jamaican style rum, which is often like Appleton Estates rum.
Mount Gay.
Yep, Mount Gay rum. They're Jamaican style, and there's French style rum. So a little bit of history on that. That stems from the colonialization of the Caribbean. Obviously, English style rum is how the islands that were colonized by England made rum. Spanish style, the same thing. The Spaniards, when they were colonizing, is how they made rum. Jamaicans, how they historically made rum in their distinct way. And then French style rum. French style is a little bit different because it doesn't use molasses. Most rum is made with molasses, which is a byproduct of processing sugar.
Is that why it's clear?
It's clear because it's not aged.
Okay.
It's not aged in a barrel, so it's clear. Whiskey, when it comes out of the still, is clear.
Okay.
But it gets its caramely color from aging in barrels. French rum is made with pure sugar, not molasses, and that's because back in the Napoleonic Wars, there was an English blockade of French colonies in the Caribbean, so they could not get sugar back to Europe, and instead of letting all that sugarcane rot, they came up with a new way to make rum, just out of the straight sugar, and that is the most definitive difference between other style rums and French rum. And unsurprisingly, Louisiana has a lot of French ties, so this distillery uses the French style rum, and they take pride. WildCat Brothers Distilling takes pride in making this spirit with no blackstrap molasses used in the fermentation of sweet crude rum. The result is a clean, smooth, naturally sweet rum, unlike any other. Another thing I read about French rum is since it is made with the sugar, not the molasses, you're going to get more floral, vegetal flavors from the rum because you're going to get, I believe they likened it to chewing on a piece of sugar cane.
This rum.
No, the French rum.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's why. It's got more vegetal, more fruity flavors from it because it is not the molasses. It's from the sugar.
Interesting. And so a little bit of background on us in rum. Costa Rica is mainly a rum producing country when it comes to spirits. They also have another one. I can't think of it, but it's clear.
But it's made from sugarcane as well.
And so, all through our lifetime, we've had a very specific rum that our parents or mom has always had. And it's like this dark bottle. It's got a horse on it, right? And it's fantastic. It's super awesome. Nothing like your famous Captain Morgan rum
or Bacardi,
Yeah.
or Admiral Nelson.
Yeah, I would almost
It's good.
Yeah, I would almost liken it to like tequila. And I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, how much it costs to import coffee. No wonder the cheaper rums, cheaper tequilas still cost a good amount of money because they have to import it.
Yeah.
And so like the really good rums are expensive, really expensive, and like, comparing it to bourbon, which is produced here in the United States, it's like $20+ more for similar qualities, and that makes sense because they're importing it. So rum definitely has a nice little thing in our heart, and I'm excited to try this one straight. It tastes great in this daiquiri, so I cannot wait, and we're gonna do that right now.
So in the daiquiri, it used 2 different types of juices. We used orange juice and lime juice, and I would say that the hype is probably real about this French style rum. It was the fruit juices flourish in that drink, and it tastes so good.
So let's kind of liken it back to the morning cup. Let's do some aromatics. Yeah, it definitely does smell like the beach.
Yeah, get a little bit of sunburn in that.
Smell that. Some coconutty.
Yeah, I'm definitely. So,
A little bit of tinge.
A lot of rums are spiced.
Yeah.
This is not spiced, obviously. That's why they're darker. And I'm getting more than just a liquor smell. Definitely smelling some fruit, floral. It's boozy. You can definitely smell that. It's 80 proof.
Yeah, no, this smells It's not spiced rum, so it's got a little bit of that beachy smell. Oh man. Does remind me of going to the beach. It's a little bit less sweet or caramely on the nose than the one that is from Costa Rica. But I do get a coconut. It almost reminds me of tequila. Yeah.
Reminds me of sunscreen because most sunscreen are tanning oils, coconut scent.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely has a little bit of tequila scent to it.
Got some legs. No, it doesn't. I don't even really know what that means. Oh, it does have legs.
It does. It's a thick boy.
It's coating it. All right, so smelling it. Let's go taste it now. Ooh, I get a little bit of like a pineapple like flavor to it at the end. It's a little bit of a fruitiness. It's got some sweetness to it.
Some. I mean, it's going to be as fruity as it can be since it's unflavored, straight liquor.
But this isn't that, like I said, that's spiced Captain Morgan.
Yeah, that you need to drink Coke. With it.
Which I think a lot of people are afraid of. Just like tequila, they're afraid of it.
And I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
For a long time, I didn't want to drink it because I didn't like rum. I don't like rum. I would drink rum and Cokes back in college.
Yeah.
Because that's what you did. But this is actually really good.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I'm not gonna sip on this.
No.
Like I would a bourbon or a Scotch.
Yeah, because you're not getting that long quality.
Yeah, it's a short-lived flavor. I think.
Where the bourbon, you get that oakiness and that pine, not pine, sorry, the wood caramely in the back going down.
I will say this does not linger like alcohol. Like when you're drinking when you take a taste of whiskey for a lot lingers. Whiskey, tequila, vodka
definitely
just lingers in there. You get the flavor up front. You get that little bit of tail end sweetness, and then it's gone.
Yeah, no, you get the alcohol
up front.
It's
that 40% hits you in the mouth right away, but that dissipates and you get that sweetness. And then it's gone.
I think that's kind of why it was paired so well in the daiquiri, because it's got, you got now orange, then lime, and then you got this natural pineapple flavor. It's very interesting. It intrigues me. It is gluten free. It's the Tito's of Louisiana, as they say it. Of course, we got Tito's wild cousin, Western Sun.
Western Sun, yeah, that's the vodka we use here for our espresso martinis.
Yeah, that one actually.
In the Posmos.
In the Posmos. Yeah, so this is, I've never had a French style rum, so I don't have anything to really base it off of.
Yeah.
But this is
I really
good.
like how this smells.
Yeah.
After tasting it, it smells more pineapple-y. I really get some of that. And like, so like, as you know, in the morning cup, how we talk about how things taste, and especially coffee. That's what we know the most about coffee. So like when you see a coffee, say it's going to taste like tangerines.
Yeah.
It's not tangerine flavored. You're not going to get a tangerine bomb in your mouth. What it does is that's how it affects your taste buds on your tongue.
How
And
it
reacts the same way as that acidic, citrusy tangerine.
So like, say you're getting like a lime or lemon, your taste buds are gonna kind of pucker up and be like, oh,
yeah, it's gonna hit you back here in the glands.
Mm-hmm.
And like pineapple's very sweet. It's a very sweet fruit, high sugar content, and this. I mean, it makes sense as why that would.
I was gonna say because the bitter's at the end, right?
Yeah.
In the back of the throat, in the back of the tongue. So sweet, I believe, is what on the sides, and then saltiness is first, I think. So yeah, I think that's why it hits quickly and then just dissipates.
I definitely get real tequila vibes from this.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
It's weird.
The more that I sip it, the more it reminds me of that kind of a spirit. I really like this.
Yeah.
This is good.
So, I mean, I'd probably recommend trying this or a French style rum.
I haven't tried a Jamaican rum in a long time.
Yeah.
Because when I was drinking rum, I was definitely a price conscious guy.
Yeah.
And Appleton Estate or Mount Gay are not generally in a college student's budget.
No.
This is a very affordable bottle. I think it's $20 retail. Not too shabby at all. Because it's I'm gonna say that it's a high quality spirit. It's from a local producer in Louisiana, South Louisiana. They said there's a little something on the bottle that I thought was really cool. It's at the very bottom there. Just
This one?
yeah.
Which one?
It starts with grab a glass.
Grab a glass, a bottle, and a friend to celebrate the rare and unique flavors of Southern Louisiana.
And that's
Another thing I liked about it was use this Washington Cup award-winning rum in your favorite cocktails for a refreshing Cajun kick, but keep our favorite saying in mind. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. And that's one thing all beverages I think really brings people together. Like you go on coffee dates, you go to the bar and have a beer with friends. I think that's just something that we need to remind ourselves is that spirits, any kind of beverage is really there to just like help bring people together, celebrate with your friends, and just have a good time. That's what I love about them.
Yeah.
You get people that come into our shop and they just hang out for hours and talk with friends, and or make new friends. We have people do that all the time. People sit up here in the friend zone and chat with us, chat with the other people sitting up here, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess look out for these guys here coming soon. They're colorful, they're sweet,
Tropical.
just like us,
delicious.
just like Paradise. It's exactly what we want to bring to Battle Creek, bring to everybody, as we like to call Paradise. So this will be here in Paradise. I think on the next evening cup is going to be
It's gonna be more of a local flavor.
Yeah.
We're gonna be bringing some bourbon into the equation here. If you're a regular, and that you've been drinking our cocktails, that we have Iron Fish 4 cask. We got a case of that. It's a limited run they do every year, and we're gonna be drinking some of that and reviewing that. And
we also got another one that's in the back pocket that we're gonna break out here as well. So go ahead, give us a follow, share, like, subscribe, all of the things.
Yeah.
And we will be coming at you with more evening cups, morning cups, other pieces of content that we hope you find valuable here soon on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that. Cocktails in 30 exclusive to Instagram. So go ahead and follow that. Check that out. And we'll see you next time.
Shout out to WildCat Distillers for their delicious rum. Take it easy.
Roulette.
Laissez bon temps roulette.
That's what it was.